Think you can't have onion rings on a low-carb plan? Well, think again, because in this video, we are going to bring you crispy, crunchy, low-carb, air fryer onion rings. And be sure to stay to the end because I have a special surprise for you. Now, for the best in low-carb cooking with a bit of Louisiana flair, be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that bell button to be notified every time I post a video on Thursdays. Now, if you are missing a crunch on a low-carb plan, in today's episode, you are going to learn my simple secrets from taking traditional onion rings, which have 30 grams of carbs, to our air fryer rings, which only have 4. Now, I'm culinary dietitian Shelly with Skinny Louisiana, and I shared these exact recipes in secret with my hundreds of weight loss clients and in my cookbook, Skinny Louisiana Kitchen. And now it's your turn to bring the low-carb spicy flair to your kitchen. And we're going to start off by lining up with our ingredients. Now, it really is the simplicity of the ingredients that appeals to me and that appeals to my hundreds of weight loss clients. Now, we have 1 sweet onion. We have about 3/4 cup of our egg whites, 3/4 cup of our almond flour, about a 1/4 cup of our Parm cheese, and about a teaspoon of our Tony spices and herbs. Of course, we have our air fryer and our nonstick cooking spray, and I want you to comment below on your favorite air fryer dish. Now, I want to share 2 really simple tips with you right away, and it has to deal with our onions. When we're picking for this an onion for this recipe, we really want to look for, here's tip number 1, a sweet onion or a Vidalia onion. When we're picking it up in the grocery store, we want to pick it up, examine it. We kind of want to make sure it's pretty heavy, and then we want to look and examine, make sure it doesn't have any bruises. Now, tip 2 comes in cutting our onion, and we do want to make sure that you hold your onion in your non-dominant hand. So I'm a lefty, I'm holding it in my right hand. Comment below if you are a lefty. And then if you're nervous to slice your onion, you know, it is absolutely okay and fine if you do larger chunks like we did right here. And right here I did a thin chunk for you. So please use what you're comfortable with. This is the Skinny Louisiana kitchen. This isn't this huge chef kitchen for you. So we have our sliced onions, and of course we really don't have to do anything to our egg white. If you are using the egg white in the carton, make sure it is 100%, which we did use right here. And I'm about to reveal the secret low-carb ingredient. It's our secret weapon. Come close, because I know we're not supposed to tell secrets here. It is, ladies and gents, our gorgeous almond flour. Now, typically speaking, when we're using a batter, we use flour. Now, flour kind of makes us run in the low-carb world. Flour has about 21 grams of carbs per 1/4 of a cup, whereas our almond flour that we're using right here has only about 5 to 6 grams of carbs, so very low carb. Now, to this, we do need to add some flavor. We have our Parm cheese that we're gonna throw in, and our hands are clean, so a lot of times I do like to use my fingers in mixing this. And the Parm cheese is what's gonna add that crisp, that golden flavor to it, or that golden look, not necessarily flavor to it. So we do wanna mix in Parm cheese in the batter, not just use the almond flour. And then finally, I do have to spice it up a little bit and add a little bit of flavor. Now, be aware, we're using the Tony spice and herbs. I love this blend, and I'm just gonna use my fork here to mix this because it does have a great flavor. I think one of the biggest misconceptions, we talked about this in my past videos, is that Louisiana food, Cajun food, it's very spicy. I prefer to use the word season. It has a lot of flavor, and one of my favorite items to use is Tony's. I've been using it since I'm a little girl. I grew up on the bayou. It was what's in our cabinet, and that's what we use. So comment below on your favorite seasoning that you like to use. We do have this kind of blended very well. We're gonna go ahead and start prepping our air fryer. Now, comment below on your favorite air fryer dish. So we're gonna take our basket out. Now, one of the things, because this is a breaded recipe and because you know, we're using a batter, now we're using a low-carb batter, we do want to spray our basket very generously with our nonstick cooking spray. That prevents the onion ring and the batter from coating on there. And simply put, we're just going to take our rings, we're going to dunk them, and I'm going to use my fork here, dunk them in our egg white. and then put them in our flour mixture. Kind of shake it off there, and we're gonna lay it in our air fryer. And we're gonna continue to do this, really paying close attention that we're not gonna let the onion rings touch, because what would happen is if we did that, it would get kind of gunky, and it would, when we take it apart, they would stick together, and everybody would get all upset, and we don't want that. So we're gonna line these up. Now that our onion rings are in our air fryer basket, we're gonna put them in there for about 390, and it's a total of 12 minutes, but we're gonna do a little check at 6 minutes to make sure everything's okay. And before we do this, I always like to share another secret that I like to do to really give that crispiness to it. We take our nonstick cooking spray, and we're gonna spray on top, and we're gonna cook these bad boys. I'm gonna do a little cleaning. I'll catch up with you in 12 minutes. Now here comes the best part where we get to try our onion rings. Let's take a look. These onion rings look amazing. They are crispy. You know, I'm kind of pulling these apart. They're staying together. If you notice how the batter, it did not fall off. So yummy. I cannot wait to taste these guys. It's gonna be so, so good. And notice, because they didn't touch, it's easy for me to kind of grab these. And remember, it really was the trick that we used our nonstick cooking spray and sprayed it on there. So good, so crispy. We're gonna put these aside. Now, for garnish, if you wanna put a little green onion on there to add a little color, but guess what? The best part, ooh, I'm so excited. We get to taste these bad boys. So I'm gonna just take this one right here. I know you saw some of that crunch just fall off my mouth, but so crunchy. And great flavor combination. You get the nutty with the almond flour. You get a little bit of that Parm cheese. We get that great flavor profile from, the Tonys that we use, but you still get that onion flavor. Nothing is competing with each other. It's just an all-around crowd-pleasing dish that we have here. And our special treat, because you stayed to the end, watched our videos, if you want your own printable version of this recipe with the nutrition facts and macros, sent to your inbox, be sure to click the link below. Gotta take some more bites. And be sure to join our Facebook community of over 9,000 individuals who are living the spicy low carb life. We share tons of recipes, tons of shopping tips. We'd love for you to join our group. Just go to Facebook at Skinny Louisiana. And of course, sharing is caring. If you love this video, give it a like. Be sure to hit the bell button to subscribe. And also, be sure to share this video and tag Skinny Louisiana on your Facebook. And then finally, comment below with what dish you would like to see given a little bit of Skinny Louisiana twist. See you later, alligators. So crunchy.